No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. We hang the petty thieves and appoint the great ones to public office. A liar will not be believed, even when he speaks the truth. Gratitude is the sign of noble souls. After all is said and done, more is said than done. It is easy to be brave from a safe distance. Every truth has two sides, it is as well to look at both, before we commit ourselves to either. Beware lest you lose the substance by grasping at the shadow. United we stand, divided we fall. It is not only fine feathers that make fine birds. We should look to the mind, and not to the outward appearance. Adventure is worthwhile. A crust eaten in peace is better than a banquet partaken in anxiety. Please all, and you will please none. Be content with your lot, one cannot be first in everything. Slow but steady wins the race. He that is discontented in one place will seldom be happy in another. We often give our enemies the means for our own destruction. The little reed, bending to the force of the wind, soon stood upright again when the storm had passed over. Never trust the advice of a man in difficulties. Do not count your chickens before they are hatched. Destroy the seed of evil, or it will grow up to your ruin. Put your shoulder to the wheel. The smaller the mind, the greater the conceit. Men often applaud an imitation and hiss the real thing. Appearances are often deceiving. Familiarity breeds contempt. Injuries may be forgiven, but not forgotten. It is thrifty to prepare today for the wants of tomorrow. A doubtful friend is worse than a certain enemy. Let a man be one thing or the other, and we then know how to meet him. The unhappy derive comfort from the misfortunes of others. Outside show is a poor substitute for inner worth. Example is the best precept. Any excuse will serve a tyrant. Don't let your special character and values, the secret that you know and no one else does, the truth, don't let that get swallowed up by the great chewing complacency. Persuasion is often more effectual than force. Beware that you do not lose the substance by grasping at the shadow. Our insignificance is often the cause of our safety. We would often be sorry if our wishes were gratified. The injuries we do and those we suffer are seldom weighed in the same scales. Better be wise by the misfortunes of others than by your own. The gods help them that help themselves. It is with our passions as it is with fire and water, they are good servants, but bad masters. Plotting wins the race. It is in vain to expect our prayers to be heard, if we do not strive as well as pray. People often grudge others what they cannot enjoy themselves. Self-conceit may lead to self-destruction. He that always gives way to others will end in having no principles of his own. If you allow men to use you for your own purposes, they will use you for theirs.